1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
What the fuck?
Hello?
Yeah,
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Is the mic still working? Blow the dust off. Still there? Welcome back to another episode of... Oh, you bastard. There's a long sound. Welcome back to another episode of Brothers Unplugged.
Shallom.
The long-awaited episode that everyone has been not really questioning, but every week they're like, no episode, and we're like, huh?
Nope. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, we're back.
It's been a busy 3 weeks.
Very busy 3 weeks. Well, for you, kind of. Me. Just been asking you, you know, are you ready to record? Yeah. Are you? No. Okay.
No. Well, the problem I had is I had no fucking internet. So I've been here, 3 weeks now? And
you know Wi-Fi?
No, I've literally got it set up today. So I had no Wi-Fi. I mean, where we live is basically in the middle of fucking nowhere. So there's no, there is Wi-Fi, but it costs so much money. So, Debbie's brother, he lives next door, and he's got, fibre to the house. That is basically the best they can get, is fibre to the house, and it costs them equivalent to about £1,000 to get installed, just the cable.
Damn.
And then I think it was another near enough £1,000 to get everything else installed. And then he pays about 90 quid a month.
Just for Wi-Fi?
And he gets a 60 megabyte download.
Oh my god.
So I was like, oh, fucking hell. So, I can't remember what we were doing. We were doing something, and I was looking at Wi-Fi, and I was like, oh, it's so expensive. You can either do the cable, like the fibre, or you can do like a 5G from the towers, but the best they do is 30 megabytes.
Hey, 5G towers are really, really bad, and they're bad for the environment and bad for us. I see a comment on that yesterday. It was like, the 5G towers give off blah 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 blah. That's why you get random rashes and blemishes and stuff like that. And I was like, what?
It's just people being weird. But yeah, we were looking, and I was like, I don't want just 30 megabytes because when I got my PC and stuff here, it's like
you won't be able to play nothing.
No. So then he said about Starlink, and I was like, oh, it's not a bad idea.
I see that picture of the Starlink. Yeah, what is it like?
It's really good. So I set it up. Well, I set it up the other day. I say set it up. I put it outside the other day.
Right.
And then tested it all. And then I went to pay for it because basically you don't pay a monthly subscription. You pay every month. You don't have to. It's not like a direct debit. Or where you're in contract, you can just pay month by month.
Right. Pay Elon.
So I went to set it up, which is about 40 quid a month. I think it's 569 krona, which is at the moment with the exchange rate, it's about 40 quid. I set it, went to set it out, went to pay for it, and they were like, nope. I was like, oh. Okay, which was handy really because I'd only just literally laid the satellite out the front, and it was pissing down with snow. So I was like, I want to try and get the Wi-Fi set up, and then realised that where it was out the front, there was nowhere to put the cable. It was all a bit of a faff. So
you have to climb the roof.
I ended up buying a bracket for it, which cost another fucking 100 quid. Or 90-something quid just for a fucking bracket to put it on the roof. So because when it comes with a kickstand bracket. I don't know if anyone's ever seen one, but they come with a kickstand. You can't fix it to anything. And I want it on the roof, but I don't want it actually sitting on the roof because when it snows, it will cover it, and then I won't get no Wi-Fi. So I needed one that sort of hung off the side of the house, but was higher than the roof, so the roof wasn't obstructing the satellite view.
So is the dish like a circle dish or is it like a square dish? I've got a picture up here.
It's like a rectangle dish. I've got a photo of it. Hang on, if I can.
That's the one. That is it. And it's got a little. It's like a little stand. It's on.
Yes, it comes with a little stand, but the stand isn't very fucking good. So I had to buy a whole new bracket, pretty much.
Because it looks like that stand could get knocked over. Well, not knocked over easily, but where you are, it's.
So I've just sent you one on Discord. Have a look. That's like the setup, and I'll put it on I'll put it on the Instagram when we do that as well. But
your house.
Yeah.
You know how we just a little update for the people who aren't in a Discord and stuff like that. Charlie has moved out to Norway now. He flew out the 29th, was it? He all flew out? Yeah. So the 29th of December, he all flew out, hence why it's been so long, because you've just been non-stop doing stuff, as well as starting your new job.
Fucking paperwork.
You've literally, every single time I'm like, we recording this week? And you're like, possibly. And I was like, no, okay. But just you see now that you've just sent me a picture of your house, and I'm really used to seeing your house is next door, and that doesn't look like next door, and it's just weird for you to go, that's my house, and it's in another country. I don't know. I don't know if it's all kicked in yet fully that you've actually moved out there. It's still, it's like I think it's a slow burner type thing, but.
Well, I mean, it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel. It feels. It's gone quick. It's gone really quick.
Yeah, it's gone really quick. But it's like as soon as I've got here, I've had to try and set up. So basically, here you've got
everything.
Yeah, so I had to go to the basic rundown is you can't do anything in this country without a Norwegian ID number. To get that, you got to go to the police, which I had done literally like.
The day you got there?
Yeah, I think I was there on the 2nd of Jan. And then you got to wait for the number to come through with the post. So that's to wait for that. And then I'm trying to set, I'll give that to my work. And then I'm trying to set up like building cards so when I go work on site with my number. So now they've got that. So that's sorted. And then trying to get a fucking bank account is like so difficult. You go give them this number, and then you get all the IDs and the authenticators, and so I still haven't got a bank account. That's ready to sign because I've applied for a bank account because I've got all the numbers I need. I haven't got a Norwegian number yet, like a phone number, because my work are doing one, and I haven't got my
Norwegian phone number. So what will happen with your phone number? Will that just be gone?
It would just be gone. Unless someone takes it over. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might get a pay-as-you-go SIM card and just leave the number on there because obviously all of ours not matched, didn't they? I don't think yours does anymore, does it?
What's that?
Your number. It's not the same as our one. Is it different? Or is it still the same?
So yeah, it's still the same.
Still similar.
I've had mine for years. It's because obviously we all matched, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it's just different.
Yeah, so
parts of it.
It's trying.
I was about to say my number. No, I'm not gonna. No, please.
7
No.
1.
I'm gonna get a message from Pete later, or someone.
But yeah, so I've been trying to sort that out. So I've got to go to the bank next week to sort my my bank account out, and then I've been fucking booking in courses for work, and then last week we worked away. It's just been like fucking chaos.
You move away to go work and live, then you work away.
Yeah,
I thought that the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
But it's like I've got all these fucking apps on my phone at the moment, which is all for work. I can't understand any of them because all in fucking Norwegian. So it's like there's one called Smart Doc, which is where you register like your hours. And I got called in. They one of them rang her brother up. I was like, "Oh, can you bring Charlie in this morning?" I was like, "Yeah," and he went, "You haven't registered any hours." I was like, "Yes, I can't understand the fucking app." He was like, "Oh." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I'm fucking English." He's like,
okay.
So I've sort of learned that. I was like, "No, I've just been so busy and I haven't got round to trying to translate all." So I've been better with that.
How is the job getting on?
Yeah, it's all right.
See, the thing is, we can have conversations now that we don't know about because you're not living next door anymore.
No,
so we talk about things and actually can have a proper conversation about.
I mean, I'm
stuff.
doing this pretty much the same as what I was doing. Just I'm not doing the welding side of it. I'm doing the fitting side.
Right.
But I may be doing some welding at some point.
Barbara Saga 2 coming soon, maybe.
Yeah. So we worked away. So we worked about 3 hours away from where I live. So a place called Alderson. We stayed in a little hotel, which was nice. It had a cuck sofa. Yeah, so you could sit on the sofa, and it was locked directly in front of the sofa as well. I was waiting to wake up. I was waiting to wake up in like 3 a.m. and just see someone sitting there like, "Hey," I'm like,
"Hey,
hello,
hey,
hello, it's
what's
like
hi in
doing
Norwegian?
girls." Hi.
Is it hit?
Yeah, it's just hi.
Oh, hey. Never mind then.
So, but you do that. You walk into a shop, you go hi, and then they go hey, and then they start talking to you. I'm like, no, you've lost me. I just walk away.
I can imagine that just walking away. They're like, oh, okay.
I did it in the shop the other day. I was paying for stuff. I was just buying like a couple of days worth of lunch while I was working away, and it was just like a couple of packs of rolls, some fucking ham, cheese, and like little bits.
Yeah.
And then I've paid for it, picked it all off my arms, and then he started talking to me. I looked at him and went, "Hi there," and then just walked off. He was like, "Oh, okay." And I knew he asked me something, and I was like, "I don't really care." I just walked away. I can't understand you yet, so who gives a fuck? And then I took mum and dad out yesterday to like a shopping centre, and it was to picked my bracket up as well for my Starlink. And I was in a shop, and some woman just started talking to dad randomly. Some little old Norwegian lady, and I didn't know she was talking to dad. So I'm sort of like walking around, and I can hear her saying something. She was fucking really loud as well. And all of a sudden, I turned around, Dad's standing there, and he's just staring at her, like with a blank face, and he's like trying to process what she's saying. And I'm like, "Why are you trying to bother?" And then he just went, "No, English." And she went, "Oh, sorry," and then walked away. She didn't even try and say it in English. She just walked off.
Sorry, walked off.
Yeah. It was funny.
Oh, you know, I just realised you didn't even do admin. We've gone.
Oh, shit,
how far have we gone in? We're about 13 minutes in.
I just want to say I'm sitting in the child's bedroom, or what he's using as a bedroom, which will be my office, but his bedroom at the moment, on a single bed with some Lego curtains. I'll take a photo of myself because I'm holding the microphone, basically resting it on my fucking belly. I've got the laptop on my lap. Terry's chocolate orange next to me, and it's just not a professional setup. So
downgraded a little bit.
Hang on.
We've downgraded so much. We've downgraded too much.
Again, I can't shout because everyone's here, so I'll read it in, and then no one fucking know. Follow the Instagram. Sid, what's the Instagram?
Instagram is at Brothers_unplugged_ podcast.
Follow that. What else do we do?
Got a bit rusty with this, haven't we? Jesus Christ.
Hang on, it's in my notes.
Follow the Spotify, ready 5 stars. Yep. The Amazon Music, ready 5 stars.
Listen, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to say to everyone, wherever you get your podcast from, we'll be on there. If we're not, then fucking use something else.
How are they listening to this either way?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if you haven't got Spotify, then you might be a bit gay.
If you're listening on Spotify,
and it's okay.
If you're listening on for Spotify, just give us a little 5-star rating review. You know, if you listen on Apple Podcasts, write a review, leave us 5 stars. You can write a little review on Apple Podcasts and go, absolute legends. No, we would never get that because the people who listen are absolute twats. So what's the point of even asking? Amazon Music, don't know what that is like to listen to. Apparently we're not on there according to Dad a few weeks ago.
No, because I think Amazon's gone now, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it Amazon that's gone? I think it's just on
Google
YouTube
podcast, wasn't it?
Oh, Oh yeah.
I don't know. I can't
Amazon
remember.
Amazon's still there.
We are on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't really like us because of the sounds we use and stuff. And they're like, that's copyright.
Yeah. So fuck them.
Yeah. Even though we're not making no money from it, they just like to take down stuff and email us and go, hold on. This sound is actually like used in something else. And I'm like, okay,
I don't think we'd
care.
ever be able to monetize the podcast because one, I always click. It says explicit language. I'm like, no, there's nothing in there. And then two, we've had so many copyright strikes. Now they look at it and go, "Fuck off."
Hold on. Failed to upload episode 44. Barbara returns. Hold on. Video is blocked in some. Copyright content has been detected in your Brothers Unplugged podcast live stream. I was live streaming that one when I went on VR. I went on live.
Oh yeah, and that burger song come on, and they copyright strikes you for that.
Yeah, the hamburger song.
Doesn't matter with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they don't do anything until we become monetizing. But
yeah. Also, join the Patreon.
Yeah, join the Patreon. Join the Patreon for £3.60 a month. All you got to do, fuck that, no. Just all you have to do is go into the description of this episode. You scroll down, find it somewhere. I don't know, whatever you're listening on Spotify. Just click on the episode and go into the check description and see more. And scroll down. Our socials, links to our socials are there. You can follow us, give us a little follow there. And then right at the top of all the links is our Patreon link. All you have to do is click on that. Go into Patreon. You can either download the app or use it on your web browser. And then you make an account. If you already have an account, sign into your account. And then search for us, Brothers Unplugged podcast on Patreon. But the link will take you straight to our website. We don't have a website. It will take you straight to our page. And then you click become member. And you click the membership. Yeah. And then it's £3.
You're right.
Sorry. It's £3, 60 something, I think. I don't know. I put it as £3 a month. With VAT
just basically
and
just write off £4 a month. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
write off
£4.
Right. Don't buy the digestives. Save your money on your Jaffa cakes. You can join the Discord that Sid has now vowed to be better on. Right, he said this off.
I have a video. I'll explain in a bit. But once
Sid has basically said to me he's going to be better on the Discord and be more involved with his idea, which was the Discord. But when you do join the Patreon, for some reason, the link that's on there doesn't actually let you join the Discord. And I don't know how to fucking do it. Sid doesn't ever do it. So if you've joined the Patreon and you can't get onto the Discord, then just give one of us a message or the page a message, and we'll send you a link to join. So
yeah,
unless Sid sorts it out.
What I'll do is I'll pull up a new link for the Discord, or I'll check. I think in the Discord settings, if you do like an invite, I think the link can only last for a certain amount of time. I'll see if I can put another link up and change it so it's constantly an active link. So in about a month or two time, it won't just die down. The link won't work. If that doesn't work and you join the Discord before I do that, and you can't join the Discord through the link, because obviously when you join the Patreon, it'll come up like Instagram. You scroll through our announcements, stuff like that. You'll come and find the Discord link. If that doesn't work, give the page a message on Instagram if you have Instagram, or if there's any other way you can find us to contact us that way. Tell us that you become a Patreon. We'll check it, and then just give us your Discord name and we'll add you to the Discord server. It's pretty easy. It's very simple. We can do it that way, but I'll put a new link up just in case. I'll do it after the episode, and then
everyone in there has seen our recent creation, which is some t-shirts. Or a t-shirt, which we've got. That
is a new thing. We've now got two. Not two. We've got t-shirts that are officially out. I have to make some changes on them. There's only one change with it.
What?
There's only one change. The logo on the front on the t-shirt that I've got is a bit too big. So it's the exact.
It'll be smaller.
It's going to be the exact same t-shirt, just our logo on the front it's going to be a little bit smaller, so it's more of a bag. My one's more like booby. It just covers me whole tit, basically.
I did see it, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why is that so big?" And then I looked at the page where I edited it, and I was like, "Oh, that's why I made that a bit too big, there, Johnny."
No, I wore it last night up to the club.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't even realize that I was wearing it. It was actually quite comfy. They are quality t-shirts, very soft, very casual fit. They're not too tight, not too loose and baggy. Nice fit, very comfy, very soft, and the quality on them are actually really good. It's not
the
like
quality is good as well.
Yeah, it's not like the print quality where you wash them a couple times, whack them in a tumble dryer, and the print like starts to crack and peel off and stuff like that. It's not that print. It's like I don't know how to describe it. If you look really close, you can kind of see like not black dots. I don't want to say you can see through it, but I don't know what that type of print is.
It's not like it's not an iron-on print.
No.
Like, do you know them cheap, shitty fucking Wish t-shirts you get, and they've got like the big bit of plastic that's been ironed on, and you can feel it. It's like a screen. Is it a screen press where they like paint it on?
Yeah, it's
like that.
It's very
it's proper,
quality.
so you can stretch it out, and none of it's going to break. You can wash it; it's going to last. We didn't fucking cheap out on these ones, so
no. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it correctly. And even if we did buy a t-shirt and it come out like that, we wouldn't sell them ones anyways. We'll just put the idea of it out there and the product and go, we're selling these t-shirts, but we'd find a better produce better t-shirts and better print for it.
I think they've come out quite well.
They've come out. When you come back, when are you coming back here?
I don't know.
Oh, either way, if you come back or I come out, I'll show you. If you coming at 28th of Feb? All right. Yeah, I won't be out there by then. I'll probably see you here before I see you out there.
Yeah,
you can come have a look at the t-shirts. Very good quality. Very good quality. I like them. The design's very cool. I was looking at myself in the mirror the other night and I was like, yeah. So, but yeah, I want to get the old idea of the hats. I want to get in. Slim Shady. We haven't really released that yet. Gonna want to get them in.
That will be the next t-shirt idea as well.
Yes. Want to get some hoodies in. I don't know whether.
Well, I was going to say this. Basically, the t-shirt that you've got
is a hoodie.
We'll do the same, but as a hoodie. So, if you want a t-shirt, they are on the Instagram. So go have a look. But if you want a hoodie, the same as that, we can do that as well. I'm not sure what colours there are. I'll have a look and maybe I'll put one
many colours.
Just tell me a colour you want, and I'm pretty sure I can get it.
What we'll do is that on the Discord, I'll put out on the announcements for the Patreon members all the colours. I screenshotted the colours before, and then on the Instagram, I'll whack up when we release the design, more of like the hoodie design or whatever. I'll put out the colours of the t-shirts and the hoodies.
Well, it's all out. That design is out. So if you want, we just haven't bought a hoodie, but we know the quality from the t-shirts can be the same as a hoodie.
So there's no problem.
So if you want a hoodie, you could be one of the first person to have an actual hoodie because we haven't got one. I haven't even got a t-shirt. I only ordered one.
Yeah. Well, that took a while.
Well, yeah, I think it's because it was Christmas period as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to the point where I completely forgot about it. And then you messaged me and you went, you got a t-shirt yet? And I was like, oh, I forgot about that. I came in and I said to Mar, I was like, have I had any packages today? No, for a couple of days. Left it a few more days. And then I was like, has any more packages turned up? No. Oh, wait, no, yeah, there's one for you on the stairs. Right, okay. When I looked on the stairs, I was like, that's the one. I opened it up, and because where it had folded, the front badge was facing up, the first thing I see.
Yeah.
And I looked at it, and because it was like a small, thin package, I thought, this is a kid's t-shirt. I was like, he's ordered a fucking kid's t-shirt, hasn't he? He's done it on a kid's t-shirt. And I looked at the badge, and because the badge is bigger than what it's normally meant to be on the front, which will be changed, I looked at it and thought, is that the back? I was like, that is quite a big badge for the front, but small for the back. And I went, oh, no. I was like, what is? I was like, oh no, he's ordered a kid's t-shirt and he's put the bags like big but small on the. I was like, oh great. I opened it up and I turned it around. A massive logo on the back, massive, covers your whole back.
It is literally as big as I can get it.
Yeah, in the section
that was literally the size. I couldn't get it any bigger than that.
Otherwise, it would cut off.
Yeah,
cut it all off. The one on the front, the t-shirt I've got is bag is a little bit too big, but obviously when we come to get more, that can be changed, and that's it.
Well, I might order another one now because I didn't want to order two, and then they'd be really shit quality, and then I'd wasted a load of money on two. So I thought I'll order one.
Yeah.
And then
quality is brillante.
So
I like
what
it.
I might do is order another one to get to yours, but in my size, and then with a smaller badge, and then at least we've both got one. But if you do want one, then what we'll probably do is pre-order stuff instead of ordering them singly, because we don't keep a stock of them. So if you want them, what we're going to do is going to take a load of orders, and then maybe at the end of the month, then do one big order, and then we'll do that like a roll in every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever. To how many people we get. So if you do want one or a hoodie, let us know. How much are the t-shirts?
£25 a go.
Yeah,
that includes delivery as well.
Yeah, that's all postage. Hoodies, I'm not too sure because I can't remember how much they are. So
yeah, well, when we get, we'll do the same thing. Maybe we'll do the same thing because I kind of want a hoodie. So maybe I'll get a hoodie, and then obviously when the prices come to it, the checkout, we work it off of that. That's what we do. Work it off of how much the shirt costs because it depends on the design, size, color. Stuff like that, that changes the price. It varies really. So, but we'll get to a price where we can have a hoodie in a locked price comfortably for everyone.
And it's not going to cost a fucking arm and a leg either. So
yeah, so we're going to try and see what the quality they turn out like. Because there's so many hoodie options on there. So we'll just have a little butch and see what we can get and see what the quality is like for him. And then everyone will, if you want one, give us a message. But prices for the hoodies yet? Not here. T-shirts, go check our Instagram. Go look at the design. And also, this is another reason to join the Discord. You would have known about this T-shirt weeks ago. So you get your first dibs on them. I did tell Patreon. I said to them, obviously, their orders are prioritised first because they're Patreon members. So if you want your order prioritised, join the Patreon. You know what I mean? Little just fork out £3.60 a month.
Plus, we play poker.
Yeah, I see that the other day. It didn't pop up on any notification or anything, but I see poker.
Who's it that playing? It was me, Pete, Titch, Dirty Diesel. I think that was about it that night. We were playing, and it was clear that me and Pete had no idea how to play poker because we just kept losing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I see your message.
I'm just going to be honest. I'm just all in.
Yeah, he's like, no idea how to play poker. I was like, really?
So, and then Titch had a load of money. I think Dirk Diz had like fucking $3,000 at one point, and I had about tenner. I was like, well, this is no fun anymore. I can't place any more bets. And then I'm just spectating like a tit. I'm like, got no money. Yeah, we do weird shit like that. So yeah, I'm sitting here eating, by the way. So
I thought I heard a little rustle back there, but
yeah, you know, keep up traditions and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll lay off some of the things that I've done in the past few weeks. Not much, to be fair. Not much. Hasn't been as interesting as your few weeks. As busy. But for what you all have missed, what have they missed? We have not much gone on. I've just been at work, been working. That's all. Getting busier and busier as the years go, the months go on, the weeks go on, getting some more big jobs in. I didn't realise the other day I was doing work for the ITV building. I was spray painting these panels and sanding them and everything. And he showed obviously one of my managers showed me like what they're for, what they do.
What, like the sets?
No, not for the sets, like for the actual building. I don't know
okay.
what, but I was doing toilet cubicles. They were it's these panels for the toilets, stuff like that. And there was like this one who had so many holes in, but it was for like the pipes and stuff and all that.
What did
and
you
I
say?
sprayed
ITV or BBC?
ITV. I think he said I said to him, I was like, all right, okay. He showed me where the hinges were going to go and the cutouts of the board and everything like that. And I was like, all right, okay, yeah, sure. I was like, well, who are they for, anyways? Because we've been doing a lot of London work. I was like, where's this going? And he went, I think he said the ITN building or something like that, or he said something building. He went, basically he went the building for ITV, and I went, oh right, okay. So you're telling me I've been spray painting toilet panels for ITV building? He was like, yeah. I was like, fair enough. All right, I'll carry on and carried on doing them. I've sand so many. I didn't realise how many boards there are. There's so many, but they're not like small boards either. Like they're the size of my workbench, and they're not really the lightest either.
So do you prefer this to the window job?
100%. 100%. The funny thing is, I said this to my manager the other day, and I said to him, I was speaking to him, and I said, it's funny how I've left my window job and come to here to get away from the window, the window area of work, and get into a new career and physically get away from the factory and everything. Turns out, opposite my work is a window factory. Massive fucking window factory right across my work. That's like 4 times the size of my factory that I used to work in. I said to him, I was like, that is literally, my building was quarter of the size of that building. So, but yeah, they seem all right. So they're happy with me there at the moment. I had my 2-month review the other day.
How'd you get on?
Very well. It was literally, he took me into the booth because he was like, firstly, don't have an office. Secondly, can't bother to go upstairs, so I'm just going to do it in the booth. I was like, oh, okay. Got this piece of paper out and went, same as before, because every month they do like a review on how I'm getting on and tick off boxes and stuff, any comments or whatever of, progression. He went, general knowledge. Obviously, you tick off, he's like, either like nothing, under expectations, meets expectations, exceeds expectations, or, above and beyond or whatever. I don't know what's on the boxes. There's like 6.
Did you do like general knowledge and then go, has none?
No, I'm really slowly actually getting there.
Oh,
yeah, maybe. But he pulled me aside and he was like, general knowledge. He went, obviously you're still learning because there's so much to learn. He went, just put as meets expectations, communication, attendance, stuff like that. I got above expectations, but the stuff like him giving me deadlines for work, he said you haven't really done because you're still training and we're still trying to help you. It's impossible for me to really do it because of where I am, my position. If I was like fully trained and stuff like that and they did it, then it should be above. But he said just meets expectations. So, but he turned around and he said that he's very happy how I'm getting on. He's very happy that I'm here and stuff like that, and I'm getting on well with the others, stuff like that, and just in general. So, but yeah, I enjoy it.
As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I just think if I know every workplace someone's going to give you grief at some point, one way or another. I just think if it happens, it happens. I just whack my headphones in and just crack on.
No, I don't think they will. They're not arseholes there.
No.
Everyone's sort of pretty normal. No one's feels like they're above anyone else.
No, everyone's very kind. There is another bloke who works there whose name is also Sid. His name is also Sid. But I think
your name.
I think his real name's Stuart. But for some reason, everyone's locked on his name of being Sid. Like even in like the Christmas card that he gave us, he put from Sid on the back of his high vis is Sid. I don't know what else is Sid. I think he signed stuff as Sid as well. Like his signature is actually Sid. Oh my god, that was the scariest thing ever. You just turned your camera on, he's you like smiling. Oh,
do you like my my Lego
Lego Ninjago curtains. Yeah, lovely. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so this is my little room. This is my setup. I have also smashed a whole chocolate orange, by the way. So
already.
Yeah.
I was going to tuck into a bag of squashies, but I thought it was going to be too noisy.
But I also feel like I've lost about a stone since being here, where I've just been eating healthy shit.
Yeah, because you can't really buy luxury stuff out there. Well, you can, but it's more expensive.
You can. It's not like a third world country. It's just more money.
Oh, you're still queuing on toothpicks, so that hasn't gone anywhere, has it?
No.
Has that become more of a habit, is it now?
Well, I had like nicotine stuff, and then that's run out, and I'm like, I don't want to buy anymore. So I thought what I'll do is just go back to the toothpicks.
Toothpick option. That seemed okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
But,
other than that.
Yeah, what else has happened? Oh, yeah. A big major thing. So, about 2 weeks ago, something like that, obviously, me and Crackhead, we have rabbits. I think you know about this one already, don't you?
Yeah.
So we have rabbits. We first got Harper, which is now a Hugo, because it turned to a male halfway. It grew a cock and balls, and yeah, we got him a pink harness, pink blanket, all that, thinking it was a girl for months. Turns out it was a boy when it tried shagging the other rabbits. So we had that rabbit. Got another 2 from a dodgy pet store. I would out them, but I don't really want to say the name because it'll feel like I'm giving them a shout out, and I don't want to give them a shout out because they're pricks. Local to us. Bought 2 rabbits from them.
Just say they're down.
Jesus, are you leaving that in?
Don't know. No, I mean that area just sums it up, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, so we God's sake.
Would you like to buy a rabbit, sir? I promise you, it will live. It'll be your best friend forever.
They're not even that, though. They're not even that.
No.
They're completely off that. But yeah, so we went and bought 2 rabbits months ago. One of them passed away a few weeks in, about 6 weeks in. And I don't think it was even that, actually. It was a little Frau one. We got her to start eating. She gained a little bit of weight. Still bony, all that. Ended up passing away.
Hey guys, you want some strawberries?
Strawberries? I miss that rabbit so much.
She was so retarded as well.
She was literally the retarded rabbit. She was my little retarded little rabbit. And
she was like...
Yeah, her eyes used to bulge out her head when you pick her up. Yeah. You used to pick her up and her eyes, she would look down and her eyes would bulge out. He'd be like, hey, no, it's a strawberry. Ah, strawberry. And yeah, so she passed away. So her name was Hazel. So we got Hugo, Hazel. Well, we thought Hugo, it was still Harper at the time because he kept shagging the other one after the other one passed away. So we got 2 rabbits now, Hugo and Heidi. That's what we got. Found out that Hugo was a male, changed his name to Hugo from Harper. So they're just chilling. We had to separate the cage, the hutch outside. I had to put a bit of wood in it and take the stairs out. So they got top and bottom. About a week or 2 ago, I went out. I messaged you if I could fire some bullets into your garden. He said yes. I brought my new pistol out that I got for Christmas. A Glock 17, if anyone wants to know. Not real gun.
Air pistol.
Yeah. So I was loading the mag up. And Crackhead went over to clean it. We was going to clean them out, and I said to her, I was like, you get started on it. I'm going to fire a couple of rounds because I haven't actually shot this gun yet. And I'll come help you. I'll finish it off and get all the hay and sawdust and sort everything out and clear everything up. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Dad was out. Mum was in. She walks over because we've got a thermal cover for the cage. So one side is like blocked off, like it's an actual cover, and the other side is cover, but it's see-through cover, but it's like thick. So she looks through that and she lifts it up, and all of a sudden she goes, no. And I look up at her and I'm like, what? And she starts to cry and I'm like, no. And she goes, I can't do this anymore, blah, blah, blah. And she starts bawling her eyes out. And obviously I'm in your garden, so I've hopped the fence, but the chair, like the sofa thing we have out there. So I've literally just bunny hopped that, dropped the gun back in the case and bunny hopped it. I walked over and I see Heidi in the top part of the cage, laying on her side. Her legs are stretched out, and that's what they do. They stretch their legs out when they die, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, she had passed away. So I was like, oh my God. So at that point, I got really pissed off because we thought we was getting somewhere with her. We thought we had made so much progress. We was feeding her. We got her vitamin stuff for her water, had her toys, put loads of hay in there of an evening. We got heat pads because it was getting colder of an evening. So we got heat pads for her where you microwave them. You can get them from Pets at Home, and you literally just microwave these heat pads, put them in like a sock thing, and you put them in the cage, and it just emits off heat. It just gives off heat for hours, and they can it just heats up the area and heats up their bed and whatnot. They stay a little bit warm. Got that from. They had food, hay, water. We give them every week or so. We give them put vitamin stuff, drops in their water. It gives vitamins, all the stuff that they need. So she's fine, and she just died randomly. She just died. We don't know why, and we thought. I got really annoyed. I booted one of the garden chairs. Mum come out and she was like, right, okay. Ended up getting a box from Pets at Home because we didn't have any shoebox or anything to bury him in. So me and Dad went there to get a box to bury her in. She's currently buried on top of the other one. So, yeah, that one passed away. Then we had one. Crackhead's like, she really wanted another one. Whatnot. So I was like, we'll go have a look. When I had a look in Pets at Home, and there was this dwarf. We didn't realise how rare this rabbit was. It was a dwarf. It was a dwarf something. A dwarf rabbit mixed with a lion head. Apparently they're quite rare. Me and Dad, when we went to get the box to bury the rabbit in, I see him in the morning, and I was like, oh, we're probably going to end up getting him, whatnot. Came back home, buried the rabbit. Me and Cracker went back out to see him. Gone back. He's gone. The rabbit is gone. And Crackhead started, she got really annoyed and upset because that rabbit was there the day before and she wanted to get him. And I said, no, let's not get him, blah, blah, blah. And we went back and he was gone. Both the rabbits that were in that, in the pen in Pets at Home were gone. So I was like, maybe it's a sign, blah, blah, blah. A week later, which was last week from current filming, last Saturday, what's the date? No clue. But yeah, last week Saturday. Today is the 18th. Last Saturday was the 11th. We went to Chelmsford Pets at Home. Took a little trip up to Chelmsford Pets at Home. This was the day after Mum and Dad flew out to use. So we literally just gone to Pets at Home in Chelmsford. And walked in there. Very bougie Pets at Home, I must say, in Chelmsford. It's like a retail park, but it's a very bougie Pets at Home. Very big. Very nice. Walked in, the rabbit stuff was in the middle. Looked in, they had lop rabbits, which there is a
fucking floppy one,
yeah, big floppy-eared ones, and they were like, we started growing on them, and I was like, I can't like the floppy-eared ones. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, what was you growing on them?
The floppy-eared ones.
What was you growing potatoes on them?
No. Should have said carrots. Would have been a better joke.
Yeah.
No. My growth for loving them, really. I was like, they're quite cute. And so I looked around, and Cracker was like, "Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one." And I walked around to the other side at the back, and there was this one laying on her side, and she had pointy ears, and the colouring of her, amazing colouring. And I went, "What about that one?" And she went, "Yep, that's the one we're getting." And I went, okay, right, chill for a minute. Hold tight. Chill. Are you sure? Yes. Because the one she saw in Pets at Home before, she instantly fell in love. We kept going on about it she literally woke, when I come in from the club, she woke up at 3 a.m. when I come in, and she instantly spoke about the rabbit. Instantly. She went, oh, that rabbit. And I went, what do you mean that rabbit? She was like, that rabbit. And I went, what, the one in Pets at Home? Yeah. I was like, you just woken up. How are you thinking about the rabbit already? So this one she fell in love with. Spoke to someone about her. They've made sure she was a female. All that good stuff, all the checks they do and everything, and make sure you got the right equipment, the right hutch, all that stuff. So he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I need to pop into another shop because it was a nice retail park. I wanted to go have a look around before we got the rabbit and left. So I was like, let's go have a little look around, see what shop, not shopping, but have a look at shops around here, and we'll come back and get her. And she was like, okay. Spoke to someone. They were like, we're gonna go get some bits first and come back. She was like, okay, no worries. She was like, well, she'll probably still be here, but yeah, just come grab me and I'll sell that to you. So I was like, all right, okay. Went it was a Sports Direct down the road a little bit. Went in there, walked in there, looked at a couple, literally looked at one thing. Cracker turned around and went, no, let's go get her. And I went, what? She went, I can't wait. Let's go get her. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Walk back into Bet's home. Wasn't even 5 minutes. Girl come over and she was like, you done? I was like, yeah. She was like, she couldn't wait. So we ended up getting a rabbit, and this rabbit is absolutely gorgeous. Her face is like the same colour as our old rabbits, but mixed in with a colour of Hugo, the one we have now. But she looks like a lion because she has like stripes down her back. But obviously, when you get a rabbit from Pets at Home, they give you a first free vaccine voucher. So we used that the other day, booked her straight in. She got her vaccines on Thursday.
Yeah.
So we booked her in. Crackhead went and took her by herself because I was at work. She had a day off.
Still alive?
It's still alive. She's still alive. She's currently she's still living. But we've had to have her in my room for the past week because they tell you to keep them inside for the first week and then ease them on outside.
I suppose the only good thing is it's from Pets at Home. So
yeah, that's the thing. When they make sure that obviously when they breed, they're with their parents for 8 weeks, and then when they're 8 weeks or a little bit more, obviously they go into Pets at Home. They get checked by the vets before they go into Pets at Home, and then they have to keep them off the shop floor for 2 days, and then they put them on up for sale. Found out loads of information. So basically, the other rabbits that we got from the other shop, we named this rabbit Honey, so I'm going to be saying Honey from now on, which is now the name of the rabbit. When she took Honey to the vets, got her vaccines.
Why not none of my suggestions?
What, hickory dickory cock?
Yeah. Or heroin.
Heroin.
Or hang on, where were my?
You said so many. I was like,
I had some good suggestions as well.
Dad said, because obviously we said we need a name that starts with H. You started splurting out loads. Dad said, hurry up and get rid of it. So I was like, oh, okay.
No, I had heroin, herbivore, Hagrid, holy shit, hooker, hairy, handy, hefty, homosexual, hokey pokey, hobnob, Harley Quinn, hallucination, hickory dickory cock, Hermione. That was it, I think.
Yeah.
I thought they were quite good. I mean, I would have gone with hickory dickory cock. Hobnob.
I like hokey pokey.
Yeah, hokey pokey or the hokey cokey. Or homosexual. That would have been a good one.
I hope she's not. Yeah. I swear to God, if we find out in a few weeks' time that she grows pairs, balls, and cock, I'll give up. But no, I had to check it.
It won't be homosexual though, will it? It'll be trans.
Might be. But yeah, she took her to the vet. The vet did a checkup and everything. Obviously, when we bought the rabbit, they told us that the rabbit was about 10 weeks, a little bit older. So normally they sell them about 8 weeks, 9 weeks. Each had about 10 weeks, I think the woman said. So I was like, oh, that's fine, doesn't change nothing. And then took her to the vet. When we took Hugo to the vet, he's a mini Rex, I'm pretty sure. And when we took him to the vet, he was about 9 weeks or so. He was 0.8 kilos. So he weighed nothing, pretty much. And that is the normal weight for a rabbit at about that age.
Yeah.
Crackhead took Honey to the vets the other day. They weighed her and went, yeah, she's about 10 weeks old. They weighed her and she's 1.5 kilos. And the vet looked at the measurement and laughed. And he went, okay, right. How old did you say this rabbit was? 10 weeks. She's the size and the weight of a 16-week-old rabbit, or 16 to 20-week-old rabbit. And he said,
she's fat.
She is a big girl. That's what I'm saying. She said the vet said generally pets at home are really, really good with like keeping track of their age.
She's thick with two C's.
She's thick. Yeah, she said the pets at home are generally really, really good with keeping track of the ages of the animals when they come in and go, blah, 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 stuff like that. They don't keep track of the breeds because apparently it just messes up their system. So we don't really know what breed she is. Turns out she's nothing of dwarf or mini.
Okay.
So, she's massive, apparently. Yeah, he turned around and said, she's the size and weight of like a 16 to 20-week-old rabbit. And she was like, her Cracker was like, right, okay, so is she older? And the vet said, no, they're generally pretty good with their telling you what their actual age is. There's a slight chance she could be older, but coming from Pets at Home, that shouldn't really be it. But he said, if we're going off of the base of that she is 10 weeks old, and the vet said that's what we are going with, because that's what they told you, and that's what should be. She's apparently going to get 2 to 3 times the size she already is now, and he says that she's going to weigh about 3.5 kilos.
So she's going to be a proper fat
She's
rabbit.
going to be apparently she's going to be really big. And Crackhead even said that. She said from the start, since we got her on the way back, she was like, she's massive. She's going to get huge. Her back feet on this rabbit is massive. Absolutely huge his feet are on the back of this rabbit.
It's just a big rabbit.
Yeah, so we've got a big rabbit on our hands. New member of the family, but she's all vaccinated and everything. We put her outside earlier. We gave him a clean out and everything. Put her outside, and she's going absolutely nuts.
So she's all good.
But she's fine. She's all healthy. Vet is really happy with her guts and everything like that, and her heart rate is really good.
Yeah.
Apparently everything on her is perfect, so we just got to keep it that way. But Crackhead got into the conversation of how we had to put her, because we want to get them bonding, but obviously male and female, not neutered. Not neutered means babies. We don't want babies. So he said that we can get that it's cheaper to get the male neutered than the female. And she went, I'm going to have to get both of them. And the vet said, no, you don't. He was like, just neuter the male because it's cheaper. And he went, you don't have to get them both done. But obviously when we neuter the male, we have to keep him inside for 10 days because he's going to feel really sorry for himself. That's where the female sees advantage to gain dominance, and takes 10 days for all the sperm to kill off, blah, 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 stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he said you're going to probably have to get him on critical care, which is you have to feed him, not force feed him, but inject feed him of a morning and evening. But we did with Heidi when Hazel passed away. So we had to put her on injection feeding every hour for like the rest of the evening until like midnight or later.
Yeah.
She brought that up with the vet and said, would you know anything about? She said where we got them from, and he went, okay, yeah. So he kind of knew that pet shop was really bad.
Dodgy.
Yeah. And he said the problem is with that is that if they're ripped away from their mother, he said that them rabbits that we got were taken away from their mother about 4 weeks old.
Nice.
They meant to be taken away at 8 weeks, no earlier, because he said the stuff that they get from their mother, it grows, their guts and system grow with the rabbit, and the way when they're pulled away earlier and they're put on bigger food, stuff like that, they grow, but their guts and everything and all their stuff inside doesn't grow. It's all still baby size, and it just what's it like, digest like baby. So when I bought the critical care for Heidi and put it on critical care, yes, it worked, but all the vet said is that well, the vet said the other day, all we'd be doing is just constantly spending money on this rabbit just to keep it alive. He said that the only thing that you can think of is that they've been pulled away from their parents too early. Told us that they're about 8 weeks old when we bought them. We've given them food, obviously, just like baby food, but that baby food was still too much, and they should have been on milk, stuff like that. And their guts and their insides haven't catched up to their actual age, and they just eventually it just slowly kills them off because they've been ripped away from their mother too early, and that's what the vet said. So that's what we found out the other day. And I just said to Crackhead, I was like, so basically we'd have just been buying critical care and feeding her that and just trying to keep her alive. It'd be like life support. You'd just be paying for life support until you switch that plug off and stop paying for it, and then they'll die. That is basically what happened.
Much.
Yeah, and obviously the other one was smaller, so she was more closer to passing away, really, than anything. Because she was so small and fragile. And then Heidi eventually, it just caught up to her and just probably killed her off. So yeah, now they're buried down at the bottom of the garden.
Poor little rabbies.
Yeah. Now we've got another one.
God.
There's a nutcase. Absolute nutcase.
Oh. Well, other than that, I mean, I haven't really had a lot happen.
No?
Move. No, not particularly.
I feel like you'd have some sort of story that would have been happening at the airport or something. And be like, this old bloke, I had to nut him in Heathrow.
No, other than our fucking flight getting cancelled.
Oh yeah, I see that. You had to stay in a hotel.
Yeah. So I don't know what it was. It was because of the layover that we had between the two flights. Our first flight got delayed, and then basically made us. I'd say cancelled it. That we missed the flight because it was supposed to be like a 2-hour layover, and then our flight was delayed like an hour and a half. And then it got delayed even further, so then we basically missed the last flight from Oslo to where we are. So we got put in a hotel, which is really nice. Fucking pain in the ass to get there, because you imagine we're moving. We've got like 7 suitcases, and then all these bags, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
you got the kids as well and everything."
Yeah, the 2 kids, the pram, She was like, "Oh, the woman that was dealing with all the hotel stuff." She was like, "Oh, all you got to do is just get on the shuttle bus, and it will take you to the hotel." I was like, "Right, okay." We had 2 trolleys full of luggage, plus a backpack each, plus like hand luggages. I was like, "Right, okay, right." We looked to the shuttle, and it was rammed full. There was no way we were getting all of our stuff on there. So I think we sent the kids off with Debbie's mum that come with us on the shuttle, and then we got a cab. And I had to get a cab because there was no room on the shuttle. Stayed there, and then there was like a little pull-out bed in our hotel room. It was they were like pull-out bunk beds, and I slept in the little one, or the one at the bottom, because the baby was in the big bed. So I took one for the team and slept on this little fucking tiny like bunk bed. I just kept waking up and smashing my fucking head on the bit above me.
You messaged the family group chat that he's like, "Can't wait to wake up and smash my head off."
Oh yeah. Or when I'd roll over, I'd go like that and like put my arm up and then just go, "Ouch!" Fuck. So, but the bed we've got at our house now is so fucking soft. It's fucked me up. The bed is horrendous. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Norwegians and really soft beds.
Do you like a firm mattress type?
Yeah, I'm a firm. Otherwise, it ruins my hips and my back. And this bed, I lay on it and like it just fucking dips like that, and then I'm just laying like in a little crevice. Oh, it's horrible. It's fucking well too soft.
Yeah,
so just
messes your back up, doesn't it? You wake up in the morning, you're like, yeah, lovely.
So, we've got a bed that Mum and Dad are staying on at the moment downstairs in the basement, and what we're planning to do is I'm going to swap that tomorrow when they go home with our one. because that one's a lot firmer and it's a lot bigger as well. It's like fucking 2 meters wide. So we won't even touch each other in bed, which would be great.
Lovely, lovely. 2 meters
Stay away from me. Yeah.
Damn.
Beautiful.
I was asleep last night. I went to sleep and woke up about 2 inches off the edge of the bed because we got the dogs back last night as well.
Oh, so did you have the dogs in the bed?
Yes.
What? Both of them?
Both of them.
Why?
Because they just did. We went up and they're like, okay, sweet, we're coming up with you. And I was like,
did you not put Bonnie in her crate?
No, I feel too bad for Bonnie.
Why? She likes her crate.
She likes my bed.
Well, I woke up. I don't give a fuck because I ain't got to deal with her anymore.
I mean, I woke up this morning and I heard Bonnie. This is 9 o'clock in the morning. Woke up. I woke up to this sound.
Oh, she heaving?
No, heaving to be sick.
Yeah.
So I had about a 10-second timer, if that, to get. I was literally woke up to that sound and I went, Bonnie, no. She was on my bed. So I was like, no. Yeah, not on my bed though.
Why does she keep throwing? She keeps throwing up. I don't know why. We had a look, like, took her to the vets.
Yeah, Crackhead's mum looked after him for a week, and she said she was like, because we told her she was like, yeah, she has a sensitive stomach, she has her food, she gave them her food, and obviously she likes to give their dogs like a little bit more than their humans have, because and we said to her, I was like, she has a sensitive stomach, wouldn't recommend. And we went and picked him up last night and she went, all she's had is her food. She was like, we didn't give her anything more, nothing else. They've both just had their food. And I was like, all right, perfect. It wasn't sick. It was it's like it was saliva mixed with, I don't know, it was like
bile.
Yeah, there wasn't no food or no chunks or nothing she threw up. So
well, all I'm going to say is she is now your dog.
I know.
Okay. So if she dies, it is on you. No, just if she needs to go to the vets, I can't do it.
You're gonna have to come back and take it.
No. So you're gonna have to deal with her now, but make sure you don't kill my little Bonnie because she's still my baby.
She's okay, right. Crackhead's asleep behind me on my bed, and Bonnie is tucked up in between her legs.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know where.
That's unfortunate, Bonnie. She always liked the sea.
Swimming in the ocean.
That's good timing.
Bert's downstairs. He's got the better option. He's in her crate. He's actually in her crate. Yeah. I checked earlier before we come up and he's just laying in her crate and Bonnie come up with us. So I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right. Should we wrap it up? This was just going to be like a short catch-up one. And then what we'll do for next week is we'll have
I've got a few people I need to message and I'm going to do that after this, actually. I'm going to message them. There's a couple of people I wanted to message. The one I told you about. I was on live the other day on Instagram, which I might try and do more. I don't know why. I might just go live on Instagram more and just do stuff. I don't know what I'd do, but I'll just find stuff to do because it was quite.
I couldn't do it the other night because it was late and I was watching telly. So
yeah, well, I jumped on live and a load of people joined. I was like, okay, right, didn't expect this. And then someone requested to join the live. I accepted them, and I will be giving them a message after this to see when they want to come on. Then we have another guest that we're going to get on. Not saying where he's from, stuff like that, because he's not from round here at all. Try and get other guests. I'm going to give a few people a message. Yeah, and then we'll see when they. Yeah,
you can do that. You can do that.
Yeah. But it's but hopefully we'll be back on track now.
Yeah.
So this episode comes out Monday. Monday the 20th. This episode will come out. From now on, I think. Well, we should hopefully be back on track.
Yeah,
go back to every week. I know we missed off a few weeks. Apologise for that, but we can't really do nothing. When you're travelling to another country and moving everything, I don't think there's really time nor space to do it.
Been a bit crazy. Been very crazy.
Yeah.
So, but I'm presuming everyone got their stickers I sent as well.
Yes,
I've had a few messages from people.
Yeah.
So
I've seen a few messages and pictures.
I'm presuming everyone got them. Huh?
I've seen a few messages and pictures of people send them through. So I presume everyone's got them. No
that cost me a fucking fortune.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cost me an arm and leg. It did to send them out. All for nothing. I sent them.
Not like our t-shirts. Go get them now. Link in bio. It's not link in bio, but
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Next week we'll have something else probably planned, but it's just a bit of an update on what's going on. And
yeah, but we're still here. We're still live. We're still kicking. And we're getting back into it slowly but surely.
Still queer.
And we're still homosexual.
Yep.
But yeah, no, we're still here. We didn't give up the podcast. Podcast is
still going.
It's still going. See where it takes us this year, shall we? See how far we can get.
Or we might have a new mascot.
Was this? What we were talking about before we started recording? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it what I think it is? What you said?
We may have a new mascot for the podcast.
Yeah. Well, I said to Charlie earlier. I was like, I think we should do a mascot for the podcast. So it's like obviously we got our logo and that. It won't change the logo or anything. We'll just have like a little mascot type thing that you can get on hoodies, stickers, stuff like that. And I think we might have come up with one. So it'll be in the works, and then we'll introduce you to him at some point.
Yes, I need to get on the iPad and have a look on the editing stuff. So
yeah. Also, as well, please do join the Patreon. I've said it multiple times this episode, but do join the Patreon because you get to see merch ideas before anyone else does. Obviously, you get to see the ideas of the t-shirts coming out, the hoodies coming out. Obviously, we uploaded ideas of the t-shirts. Everyone was like, "Oh, no, they're shit." That was only Pete because he's gay. And then I come up with a couple more ideas, and I whacked them up in the Discord, and people actually liked them. Surprisingly, they were like, "Yes, we liked that." We liked the first one. I think people liked. Sack said he liked the first one. And yeah, so we literally make ideas, whack them up in the Discord, see what people say. People like them, and just see what happens. If you want one, we can do ideas. We take requests as well. People, if you've got some ideas for t-shirts, we can merge ideas together. We've got the creativity and the stuff to make it and probably sort it. But I want the one that I sent a while ago in the Brothers Unplugged chat in the Discord. That's scary. That is very scary. That's a new t-shirt design, that. Just your face. But the first idea that I had, because I sent out two, the first idea I think we should do. But I like that logo that's on it, so I might cut that out.
This is something we'll do off air. We will sort this.
Yeah. So t-shirts are out. Go get a t-shirt. If you want a hoodie, let us know. I'm gonna try and get a hoodie before to see what the quality of the hoodie's like. But the print on them, amazing. Absolutely. It's absolutely. It meets above standards. It does. It really does. Print doesn't break. You can stretch it, you can break it, you can tear it, and it will still look like our logo.
You can touch it.
You can touch it inappropriately. You can finish on it. You can do it with your girlfriend in it and still support the podcast.
Exactly.
So yeah, go get a t-shirt now.
I wouldn't finish on it, but if you really want to, then
show out your appreciation for us if you really want to.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one to do, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. So if you want one, give us a little message. Message us on Instagram. We're on Instagram. There are so many people who probably listen to this and don't follow us on Instagram. So just follow us on Instagram. Get it out there. Give us a little follow. Help us out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Slowly growing, slowly but surely. Follow us on Instagram. It's at Brothers_unplugged_podcast. Link is also in the description of these episodes. So just click that. Go onto Instagram and give us a little follow. But if you can't, search us up. We're there. Can't miss us. Bright purple logo. You know the rules. Gina. He's made porn recently, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I don't even want to go there.
I've seen some videos. It's not impressive.
Let's just not.
It's not impressive at all. But yeah, no, that's a topic that I'm not having on at all. I'm not talking about that. I'm leaving that there. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
Let's not go there.
No, not at all. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Should we fit the boogie?
Oh, I haven't missed that.
Back in action. I
suppose so. All I've seen is I've opened up the Discord, and all I see was our mascot.
Oh yeah, because we've just been creating images and just, there he is. Yeah, we'll figure something out and get something done.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you all for listening. Oh wait, is it me who does the outro?
I don't know anymore. I don't really fucking matters, is it? Yeah, you do it. Go on.
God, it's been a while. Anyways, thank you all for listening. We hope you enjoyed. Follow us on our socials at Brothers_unplugged_podcast. That is our Instagram. If you can't find us, links in the description of these episodes, like I said earlier. Go give us a little follow. Give us a little message as well. We're always willing to have a little chat. If you give us a message, we get abused a lot. I do. So you're more than welcome. I'll take it. I've been abused too much. So I'm just used to it. Just black and blue now. No, never enough. Everyone says never enough. Yeah, give us a little message, give us a little follow, see what's going on. Maybe at some point. No. Never mind. No, give us a follow. All our updates are on our Instagram. We do updates on Instagram. But yeah, rate us 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all them. Whatever you listen to us on. Jesus Christ, man, I need Meg for speak therapy. Whatever you listen to us on, just rate us 5 stars. Leave us a nice little review. And if you're really, 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 really generous, go buy our Patreon. £3.60 a month. Like I said, all the perks earlier. You get to join Discord. You get to join loads of stuff, and you become prioritized. And yeah, you get to abuse us every single day. Yeah, and we love you more. Yeah. So, but I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah. For this week, I'm going to go and cook some deer.
Right.
And touch some queers.
Cook deer and touch queers. I don't know if it's dark outside. Oh, it's getting dark. Just open up the blind.
It's pitch black here.
All right. Okay.
So
you're an hour ahead. That is another thing with recording. You're an hour ahead, so we've got to try and find a very slim time to do it.
Yeah. Well,
but we'll figure it out.
Once the office is done and stuff, then it'll be all right because it won't really matter. But at the moment, I'm trying to find somewhere to do it. I'm just in a little room, but other than that, I'll have to try and find somewhere that's not an inconvenience to everyone else or where the kids aren't asleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
It'll be right.
But we are back on track now, so keep an eye out, share us about, and we're coming back. We're making a comeback. We're making a big comeback. So yeah, new year, new us. Nope, fuck that bollocks. Ain't doing that shit.
Oh gosh.
Right. No, but yeah. Anyways, thank you all for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Hope you enjoyed.
See you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.